Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here today. My name is Jennifer Larson. I work for Chautauqua County Department of Mental Hygiene, and I founded the Together We Can CHQ initiative that has now gained the support and turned into a coalition of people. Chautauqua Together We Can initiative advocated for a mayoral proclamation to declare August 25th through August 31st of 2024 Overdose Awareness Week in the city of Dunkirk to show our city's commitment to supporting individuals and families impacted by addiction. The opioid epidemic has had a devastating impact on our community and countless others across the country. It's crucial that we come together to honor those that have lost their lives to accidental overdose and support those who are struggling with addiction to reduce stigma, and this includes their families. We further advocated for the illumination of City Hall to be lit up in purple, and we are also organizing an event for this Saturday, which is International Overdose Awareness Day, which is August 31st, 2024. When we were advocating for these activities, it was to amplify the message of International Overdose Awareness Day within our community, where we will honor those and remember those who have lost their lives to accidental drug overdose, so that we can fight stigma, raise awareness, and reduce drug-related deaths. This proclamation will serve as a reminder of the importance of overdose prevention, education, and support services in our community. I urge you to consider attending our event on Saturday, which we'll speak more about later on today. I would like to introduce to you our county executive, PJ Wendel, who will be recognizing our proclamation for International Overdose Awareness Week in the county of Chautauqua.
Thank you, Jennifer, and a few points to add. You know, this is something that is, as Jennifer said, not only here in the city of Dunkirk, but across all of Chautauqua County. For 30 years, I was an EMT. And when I first began at the hospital in 1995, we would use Narcan maybe once, maybe twice in a summer. It is now something that is given regularly, multiple times a day throughout all of Chautauqua County. We've created Combat Addiction CHQ, and it's a long process, and it complements what Jennifer has brought here to the city of Dunkirk, and we plan to celebrate on Saturday. But this is a concern that is dear to me. I've lost friends. I've seen families go through the trauma of finding an unresponsive loved one. Former students of mine I've come across. And shake my head as to say, when, how, why. So this awareness is crucial. I was told by Combat Addiction CHQ that over the last year, our overdoses have gone down, but it's not good enough. We need to continue to stay vigilant. We need to continue this process. Law enforcement and mental hygiene have created collaborations to work with our providers throughout all of Chautauqua County to make sure that we hopefully put an end to this. This wasn't something we were talking about this openly 20 years ago, because it wasn't happening a lot 20 years ago. This is happening more and more. And we need together to come together and work together to bring an end to this senseless loss of life. So on behalf of myself and a proclamation from my office, whereas Overdose Awareness Week is August 25th through August 31st, and it's also International Overdose Awareness Day on August 31st, And whereas the overdose epidemic is a national crisis in Chautauqua County and across our nation, too many families have lost their children, siblings, parents, and friends to substance misuse and overdose. And whereas every loss is a painful reminder that we must take bold action to end the overdose epidemic. During Overdose Awareness Week, we reaffirm our commitment to beating this public health and public safety epidemic in memory of all those who have lost, and to protect all the lives we can still save. And whereas people struggling with substance abuse disorder face barriers of treatment, while synthetic opioids like illicitly produced fentanyl are driving the majority of overdose deaths and perpetuating addiction, we know that prevention and recovery are possible if people get the support and treatment they need. And whereas the number of overdose deaths in Chautauqua County during the first 6 months of 2024 has fallen by 50% compared to the same period of 2023, And whereas Chautauqua County is dedicated to supporting initiatives that reduce the stigma associated with substance use disorders and promote effective strategies for combating addiction. And whereas Chautauqua County enacted a medication-assisted treatment program at the Chautauqua County Jail, established a reentry hub for newly released inmates from the Chautauqua County Jail, continues offering treatment at licensed clinics throughout the county, and a coordinated effort with the Collaborative Children's Solutions and the Heron Project to provide substance abuse outreach to local school districts. And whereas we encourage all residents to participate in Overdose Awareness Week events, to educate themselves about the signs of overdose, and to support those in recovery. Now therefore, I, Paul M. Wendel Jr., Chautauqua County Executive, do hereby proclaim the week of Sunday, August 25th through Saturday, August 31st, 2024, as Overdose Awareness Week, and the day of August 31st, 2024, as Overdose Awareness Day in Chautauqua County, and urge all residents to join us in this observance. In witness whereof, I have hereto set my hand and caused the seal of the great county of Chautauqua to be affixed this 26th day of August, 2024, signed by myself, Paul M. Wendel Jr., County Executive. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you.
Say thank you to our county executive for being here today and participating and supporting our community. Thank you. It's important that we raise awareness in our community. Last year, Chautauqua County was named in the top 8. We were one of the top 8 for the highest rates of fatal overdose deaths. As our county executive explained, the numbers have reduced significantly, and I think part of that is because together as a community, we've come together and we're starting to utilize the supports and resources that we have available to us. Just a little tidbit, more than half of the EMS calls that were opioid related, persons had already received Narcan. So that means that our people have it and that they're using it, and we need to get out more. I would like to talk a little bit about why it's important to our community then. We have a lot of people that are living in this community that are unaware of these resources. We have a lot of people living in our community that don't recognize or realize that there's support out there for them, even if they're not the ones that are living with addiction. So if we can come together, the collective effort will show the power and will potentially lead to change. I would like to introduce our mayor of the city of Dunkirk, who is going to speak on the illumination of Dunkirk City Hall in purple in observance of Overdose Awareness Week. Please welcome Mayor Wdowiasz.
Thank you, fellow community members. We are here today to shine light on the shadows that have taken far too many from us far too soon. This week, we observe Overdose Awareness Week. As we bathe our city hall in purple, we do more than simply change its hue. We illuminate a path of compassion, solidarity, and unwavering support for those the opioid crisis has touched. Behind the staggering statistics and chilling headlines are names and faces. Mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, friends, and neighbors. This week is about awareness, about shedding the stigma that often accompanies addiction. We must see it, name it, and understand that it is a public health crisis. Addiction is not a moral failing, but a disease that can strike any of us, regardless of the age, skin color, or socioeconomic status. As our city hall stands aglow in purple, let it be a beacon, a message to all that they are not alone. Let us break down the barriers to treatment, to a world where no one feels ashamed to ask for help. Let us show the strength of a community that stands together, that lifts each other up and never gives up. This is what Overdose Awareness Week means. This is the power of the purple lights and the nights. This is our promise to remember, to act, and to never give up hope. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Wdowiasz. So I would like to invite you all to an event that we've worked very hard as a coalition to put together and put on for you. On August 31st, 2024, from 5 o'clock to 8:30 in the city of Dunkirk at Point Gratiot Park at the Lower Pavilion, we'll be holding our event, Be the Light, our first inaugural event in Chautauqua County for overdose awareness. Our initiative gained the support of many other community-based organizations and community members. I want you to know who they are because we're working together to help bring change to our community. Suicide Prevention Alliance, Chautauqua County Department of Mental Hygiene, New York Matters, Safe Point, Lighthouse, UPMC, Prevention Works, just to name a few. We also have Chautauqua Hospice Palliative Care. We have the Rise Addiction Grief and Loss Group, and we have the Grief and Loss Group Seneca as well. On Saturday, we are hosting, the event is a free family event. It's kid-friendly. We'll have live music. We'll have educational pieces. We have speakers talking about their experiences. We're gonna have a lot of kid-friendly activities, snacks, stuff to give away, and something that's really important, and we hope to see you all there for, at 8 o'clock, we'll be holding a purple glow wand visual to honor those that are no longer with us today. And then we will be hopefully hosting our second annual event next year. So, August 31st, 5 to 5:30, Point Gratiot Park. Come see us, come hang out, come get some stuff, and communicate and mingle with some helpers. We hope to see you all there. Thank you for coming today.